Hello everyone, and welcome to my first video on restoring a 1994 Dodge Stealth Twin Turbo. It's October 21st, 2012, and over the course of the next few months I'll be restoring this to its former glory, as well as upgrading it or modifying it tastefully, but not too crazy. As you can see, I've already started working on the car. I just got the idea to record this and share it with everyone. So I apologize for that, but I'll catch you up to speed. So this is a black hardtop 1994 Dodge Stealth. It is a twin turbo, no sunroof, charcoal interior. This car is all original. It was in perfect working order when I started. There's no reason to work on it. It is all original paint, original interior. The only modifications, so I do got rims on it, 18-inch rims. I had a still and downpipe, which you can see in the corner, and an air intake. Car is showing its age. Doesn't buff up as much as I'd like it to, so it does need paint. All the rubbers are starting to fade and show some age. Does have a few bruises here and there on the paint. Has been sitting in the garage most of its life. This is a Canadian car. It's from the Rust Belt. It does have its typical surface rust, especially on the undercarriage. Take a look at the engine. Like I said, it is the twin turbo. I do have a K&N on it. Overall, pretty clean car. Most of the rubbers look good. Valve covers are starting to show its age. A little bit of paint flaking off. I do have all new wires, 60,000 mile maintenance package. It's going to go into it and clean everything up. Replace as many wires and hoses as I can to make it all look brand new. Not sure what I'm going to do with the intercooler pipes, whether go aftermarket or try to keep it stock. Depends how flash I want to go. I haven't decided if I'm going to upgrade the turbos. Nothing crazy, maybe just 15 Gs or something along those lines. I'm restoring this car in a single car garage. Not very big. Not all that ideal. But more than likely, most of you guys, or the urban tuners, this is what you got to work with. So you gotta make the best of it. I've papered the floor. This is just builder's paper. Help save the floor and keep me off the concrete. As you can see, I can replace the paper when it gets a little dirty, so it's nice and clean, so I'm not just laying on, because I do have to build on the floor. Not fun. You gotta do what you gotta do. So to get you up to speed on what I've done so far, as you can see, I've taken the bumper off, the radiators, the AC rad, the intercoolers, both side mounts. Taking off all the brackets, all the plastics. The exhaust shield for the turbos. Headlights, all the plastics on top. Taking all the plastics out of the wheel wells, front and back. They'll all get cleaned. And fresh coat of paint, so they look all nice and black. All the clips started cleaning. This is the original suspension. The ECS still works. Does look like terrible. All the surface rust. So my plan is I'll take the calipers off, replace all these brake lines with new ones, paint up the calipers again, replace the CV shafts, replace wheel bearings, tie rod ends, stabilizer bar, probably upgrade it to a larger one, new end links, anything I can get my hands on right now, I'm going to replace. Make it all new. Might as well. While you have it apart. Paint everything up so it's all clean. With the other side. On this side I started painting already. Again, same thing, replace as much as they can take off, put back on. Tie rods, inner and outer, wheel bearings, CV shafts, all the brake lines, calipers. Replace all these lines that have corrosion on them so they all look all brand new. So underneath the car, it's not beautiful under here. Like I said, it is a Canadian car, so it's in pretty good shape, all things considered, being in the Rust Belt. So far under here, taking out the starter, sits right there. Taking out the transfer case, and that came out super easy. 5 bolts, slides off, drive shaft slides out of it. I did drain it, so it was lighter and didn't get all over the place. I've taken out the exhaust, the still and downpipe I had in here. Drive shaft, I'll probably take that out, replace it with carbon fiber. I'm going to put all new aftermarket exhaust on it. Take out all these rusty bits, clean them, either spray them or zinc coat them. All the bolts, like the body mount bolts here, either get new zinc ones or zinc coat them myself. Take out the cross members and subframes, which you can see on the floor back there. Clean them all up, restore them. Time for new clutch. The clutch in it is fine, but it's not aftermarket. And if I do upgrade, I'm going to need something a little stronger. And then, gotta keep note on things like the brackets here that, hold the transfer case or brace the transfer, or the tranny, sorry, to the block. They look like they're zinc coated, so I gotta remember things like that when I want to restore it to original. I'm gonna replace the oil pan. It does have a little bit of a dent in it. Not sure how that got there, but it can't be good. Plus, to clean it all up, replace all the oils, paint everything up. So you might be asking yourself, why is this guy crazy enough to do this in a single car garage without all the major tools? Pretty ambitious. Well, you're right. But it gives me something to do. Hobby as such. I've worked on cars my whole life, so I'm not afraid to work on cars. And this car is mechanically sound, so I don't actually have to replace any major things or do engine builds or any of that kind of thing. So it should be pretty straightforward. Mostly bolt-on stuff and replace most of the stuff I can get my hands on. Now is the perfect time to be doing it with this car. Parts are getting really limited, especially factory parts. So it's a best time than ever to do it. So this will be hopefully a series of videos over the next few months of everything I modify on this or restore on this car and share with you guys. So thanks for watching and stay tuned